Good evening, viewers. Thank you for joining us on Viva Entertainment's TV show, and welcome to Your Opinion, where we tackle the hottest topic in entertainment alongside with the viewers. So be sure to send in your opinions while the show goes on. Send us a message on WhatsApp or interact on our comment sections as well. We'd love to hear from you. So our today's topic is comedians or engineers. In a surprising and controversial move, the Nigerian government recently dispatched a team to India to assess the quality and implementation of compressed natural gas (CNG) technology. The team, however, was not composed of energy experts, engineers or scientists. Instead, it included a group of popular comedians and skit makers. This unexpected decision has sparked widespread outrage and disbelief among Nigerians. Critics argue that such a crucial technical assessment requires specialized knowledge and experts, which comedians and skit makers are unlikely to possess. They question the government's priorities and its commitment to addressing serious national issues. So, viewers, what are your opinions on this?
Well, my opinion on this is that a comedian or a skit maker does not have any business in going or traveling to India to actually go and expect the natural gas, the compressed natural gas, because they don't have any business with it unless if they go there with an expertise or a scientist that know something about it. That is when the whole thing is going to be okay, and then it feels like maybe they are just trying to make it an awareness while the experts are going with their business to actually make more information, and then but them going alone without an expert is like that is a wasteful, because they don't have, unless they are being trained, like unless they are being trained behind closed door or something like that, and then
They can't even be trained there.
no, it can be possible, like unless they are being trained behind closed door before they go on that kind of a, or some of them have a studies of sciences or like, but going there without any expertise, no engineer, no science, no scientist, like it's just as if that Nigeria is not focusing on the right direction. They are just like turning. It's going to be a joke to everybody. The Nigerians
Is it comedy the ones who are there or what?
I don't. It's actually they are entertainers. They have a role to actually play in this thing, because if the experts, the engineers are going with their work, and then they are bringing more information, and then it's just like they be the one to just like, okay, make a public awareness that this is how it feels, while the engineers are just giving them the main information, but then going into the site and then trying to like give the information, it's just like it's going to be a joke to everybody. It doesn't work that way.
I think the we the public, we are misunderstanding something here, because one, these people, they are trying to be known to everybody. The main reason why they decide, okay, they want to use the public figure to expand this their business. They believe, okay, this person, if we bring this person in, and this person, what are we going to gain from this person after bringing this person in? I don't think the guy actually went there to expect, because one, I believe he went there to just make public awareness.
Did you check the video?
To me, I believe he went there to make public awareness. These people they want to grow their own business also.
They did when they were like they went into the site.
Everybody know Ola of Lagos to be someone that makes no that he says guy makes public awareness about car.
Public awareness for car.
So I believe this is the reason. This is what they want. This is what they want to achieve, not for him to go there and expect.
Even if they are still going to go there,
I don't believe he went there alone. I don't believe he went there alone, because the public are very good at making something go viral, a particular thing go viral. It might be only if they were videoing or something, because it was the only public figure they saw.
No, Basket Man was there.
Two-Face was there.
Basket Man was there.
For them to use Basket Man, Two-Face, these people are trying to pull. They know what they are pulling up. They are not daft now. Indians themselves know what they are trying to pull out from these things. For them to bring them in and say, okay, these people they want to, they would have called the public authorities that have more ideas about this thing. They decided to use these people because they felt okay. I think these people, if you bring them in, they will post it, they will make awareness of this thing, and their own company is going to go viral.
Okay, let me ask,
I think this is what they want.
do comedians and skit makers possess the necessary technical knowledge and experts to evaluate the complex aspects of CNG technology, safety standard and infrastructure
Well,
requirements?
I would say they possess the necessary.
So what is their usefulness? Then why did they spend that kind of amount of money to send them there?
Let me tell you something here. Even though they don't send them there and they send them there, our country, we've signed this already. We've made agreements with these people already, and we are ready to bring. They are ready to bring these cars in to start working in Nigeria. They've signed all these agreements. I think this is a way of making it. They wanted this to be a way of publicizing their business. That's where I see it too. That's the only way I see it. But Nigeria, we know Nigerians now. And we know our authority. We know how they work. They would have signed this a long time ago. They signed this a long time ago. I think this is
Did you see
just
when Ola of Lagos was actually taking note of what the Indian man was telling him?
let me tell you, it's not even any other of Lagos. If you check Ben Jota's post, his usually post these days. There's this company he has been doing promotions for. This car company has been doing promotion for. This one China company has been. See, these people they don't want all those inspections. They have people that can inspect their car.
We have a different motive here right now, Stephen.
It's the way we are taking this.
No, it's not the way we are actually taking it. The way we are taking this is that does Nigeria actually put in a serious effort into this? Yeah, a comedian can actually go there, a skit maker can actually go there, and where everything is going to be placed on the internet, that this is the engineer that is actually going to be taking a note, and why this is the comedian that is just going to be on based on advertisement, not being on the site.
Taking things down
a note, because we understand.
No, we what you're saying nice. I understand what you're saying, but it is what that was being published that we are talking about now. Actually, I can bet in so many ways that Ola of Lagos, a basket mouth, Two Face, they didn't go there alone. There are some people they went there with. You know, they are public figure. They will be the one they will see first. They will see others.
Do you know the video actually took everybody there? Including those that are still working on the site.
See, this is our country. This is things that happen in this country. See, these people that are expecting these things, they are not popular. They are not public figures. I don't think Nigeria will just take only 3 people and ask them to go to China to go and inspect. They are not engineers. They are not Indians. Sorry, they are not engineers. They are not experts in this. I just think this is just to make publicity. It's just publicity. That's why I see it.
Okay.
They can't just go to other engineers. I don't believe they went to other engineers.
Okay.
So, Bella, what do you think? Do comedians or skit makers possess the necessary technical knowledge and experts?
No, they don't.
Okay.
I was expecting that there could be an engineer or a scientist that is going to be there, or someone that has a knowledge in this aspect of a natural gas of a thing. But in the fact that they are the one that is going viral, and then on the picture that I actually saw, seeing Ola of Lagos being at the site, taking some, is as if that it's just making a whole lot of joke about it. I'm not saying that they can have their own part of whatever they are going to be doing, but on the other hand, they don't have the necessary requirement that they needed in that site at the moment. They can just be in their hotel room or maybe they just want to like they'll be on their own side keeping some content, while the engineers that actually went there, they should be the one that actually have to come more into the cameras, come more into the public notice than the way the comedians are coming more into the public notice, and then they don't have the requirements that is needed, because it's like
them going there now. It's when they come back, what do they want to do for the Nigeria?
Like the whole thing alone, the expectation alone, is kind of is something that someone that has the knowledge needed to go into. It's not just someone that needed to go play around and then come back laughing and all that. It's not. It's something that needed a serious studies to know that if this thing is going to be good for the Nigerians, let us know. So it's not all about going to be joke and then saying okay. That the one that Ola was doing, he was asking the Indian man to help him spell some stuff, and that is really not good.
Well, me, I understand the point of where Nigerians are coming from, but me, I have this belief that this is just a public, it's just to sell this their product because we have a company here in Nigeria that produce cars also.
Okay.
We have I think GC or something that GNC that produce cars. See, I believe this act is an act of publicizing their business. There are so many Nigerians and scientists that can do this job. Fine, they can do it, but we these scientists come and inspect this business and take them to where they want to be in the nearest future. These people want to sell their cars, they want to sell their products, they want it to be public. Now that this Ola is very good at making awareness about things, about a particular thing. This awareness he has done now, I tell you, this boy has almost close to 2 million, I think 3 million followers following him on Instagram. Once he posts something like this, I tell you, most of the rich men in the country that want to get all this
my question is going to be like, even if forget about the followers that Ola has in his social medias. I am talking about the safety of the CNG to people. Okay, how is it going to be for the people? Because the compressed natural gas that we are talking about is not just something that you expect everybody to just dive into because he is a comedian and then he's making a public awareness. This is life and safety that we are talking about. If engineers are not there to actually make this a publicity to everybody that this thing is actually going to be good,
Yeah.
how would you expect a comedian to come and tell you
Now
this thing is good?
Okay, let me give you something now. You know Indians they've started exporting these cars already. They've exported this car to the US. The US are already using this compressed natural gas
The
already.
US told you
They
that.
use it. The US are using this product already. In their country, they are using this product. So I don't think there's anything for us to Nigeria, we just believe what to expect. Expect something that they've been using already in their country. They're using it in their country. They're using it in the US. There are so many countries now. So many countries have they've gone into compressed natural gas. So many countries now are using it.
Okay.
So we always want to feel that we know better in this. We want to go and expect what they are
It's
using.
not about knowing better now. Stephen,
Mhm.
this is not about knowing better. Okay, what is the useless of these comedians and skit maker being there where the engineers and the scientists are sitting down in Nigeria doing nothing? Whereas if they do something, you tell them they don't know what they are doing. The knowledge, do they have the knowledge required? They don't.
We need to understand that this is business.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
I'm not in support of the fact that Nigerians the authorities decide to not to use the engineers and scientists. I'm not in support of that too, but I think this is a business idea and business purpose for these people. These people want to spread into the market. They want to go viral. They want this their CNG to go viral. They want it to be popular. Everybody knows about this thing that they can make this thing work in Nigeria. They can import this thing in Nigeria. And they believe that the only people they can talk to, the only people they can bring in to sell this product, they've gone through this guy's page. They've seen what it does already. It was even the one that brought the idea of I think solar car or something.
So do you think business is more important than safety or the quality of the product?
No, I'm not saying business is more important than
So let me ask you this question: why were comedians and skit makers chosen for the important tasks instead of qualified engineer, scientists, or energy experts? Does this decision reflect a lack of seriousness or a disregard of technical competence? Because now you have supported the comedians, you are supporting
See,
the skit makers.
you asked me a question, and I'm trying to make you understand that I think this is the reason why these people are doing this. Because one, I see, like I said earlier, I still don't believe that these three people are the only people that went to India to inspect this thing.
Okay.
I don't believe that fact because I believe at least one or two people will go with them. But it was not made public to the people that these people went with them. The only people who might be seen are the comedians and the skit makers, maybe people we are seeing just to assist them because they believe these are the face that can give them what they want. They believe these are the face that can give them what they want. That's not just what I believe about this thing. I'm not supporting the fact that what the Nigerian government are doing is right or what they are doing is wrong. Fine, it's good for them to make more engineers and more experts know about this. They should be the one at the front line. But I think this is just a business idea for them to make their products well known to Nigerians and for Nigerians to buy the idea of them.
So what you are
But
saying is business is more important than safety.
I'm not saying business is more important than
That's what
safety.
you are saying now.
I'm not saying business.
Business is more
No,
important.
I'm not saying business. See, this is something they've implemented already. They've experimented this already and it's working for them.
He didn't say business is more important than safety. And my first explanation was that if their comedian were actually there to just make a publicity of the CNG, then it's going to be okay. But the fact that the engineers is not there, because we're not getting the vital information whether an engineer is there, is just something that we did it because those comedians are actually more publicized than the engineers that are there. So he's not making the statement that life is quite important than this. But I was expecting that there could be more light, like where you have to see the engineers coming out to say something in whatever these videos these comedian and makers are doing. So I was expecting that to actually come out, not them alone being more present than the engineers. That is it.
That's very now you now believe where the point of where I'm coming
No,
from.
I never. I was on my own. Okay, you are on your own.
That's the point where I'm coming from because this thing is no, like I said earlier. I don't believe the fact that these three people I don't know that went to India to inspect this thing. They might just be the front runners of this stuff to make people understand that. Okay, just imagine they posted one engineer or two scientists. This it won't go viral. It won't
go viral. It won't go viral. If there is going to be an engineer, a well-known engineer, then you know that this person is actually good in its work. It's not going to go viral like this. But being the comedians and then the skit maker coming out more than the engineer, that is what we are actually talking about right here. Why would the skit maker go into a vital place, like going to a place like this and then trying to bring information that does not even concern their field? So that is the question that we are trying to find out here. But the engineers is what we needed to rely on more about the safety of this thing. If the engineer is going to give us more light and then like explain the use of the whole thing, then we are going to be like, okay, this is okay. No one is going to say anything about it. But trying the fact that a comedian is there posting about CNG to you, and then you're going to feel like, when does this start happening in Nigeria? That is the problem we are having here.
These people might have even collected millions of naira to even go out. But these people, they're not kind of people that will just say they want to just leave the country to another country just to go and inspect. They might have even collected millions of naira for this job they went to do. So I'm not in the. Let's say I'm in the middle of this.
No, you can't actually.
I'm looking at their own point of view. I'm looking at Nigerians' point of view. You know, Nigerians are very good at criticizing people. They will tell you, they will just go to the bad side of things. Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do this? If they were in the shoes of these people are business ideas people. They know what they actually want.
Are you talking about
you can't tell me that Nigerian experts and scientists are they are more educated than the Indian people. These people that sit down together and say they want to bring out CNG, make CNG start working in cars. So now we Nigerians, I don't want to go tell them say they want to expect what they use their brain and sat down to illustrate.
You can't say that. There are some Nigerian students that actually took their time to make sure that they study so well. So you can't actually.
There are some in this country that are producing cars. How many Nigerian students and Nigerian people are working in that country? Most of them are from outside.
To go downgrading.
Most of them. I'm not downgrading Nigerians. Most of them are from outside working in Nigeria.
Are public funds being used effectively and transparently for these initiatives?
That question will be hard for me to answer because public fund, we know Nigerians now, they will come outside and tell us public fund is used for this. But in this aspect, let's say I won't say it's transparent enough. I won't say it's transparent enough, and I won't say it's not transparent enough. But I think the funds alone, if we bring this initiative to the country, I believe it will go a long way. At least it will save us from the long queue of getting fuel, the long queue of getting gasoline, lining up
You,
of
you know, the moment that this gasoline, this CNG is going to be populated in Nigeria, there's still going to be a long queue in getting that as well.
no, it's something that we can it's something that you can get in a particular in a different filling station. It's not compulsory. You this now that business idea be this one. You can see someone that will go into the business and decide now wetin you wan dey sell be this, now wetin you wan dey do be this. It will be different from no normally some fuel station will sell, but it's something that someone can sell in a particular side. Just go
Well,
and buy and put
for
inside
that
your car.
Nigerian fund that you're talking about, it feels like if it is only going to be about the skit maker and the comedians that went there, I think that is not properly used and is not being on a transparent side for me. But if the engineers are is going to be there, I think that we're going to think that Nigerian government actually have the thought of Nigerians at heart, which they really wanted to bring something good to us, and then how for us to actually dive into it. But being those comedians alone, I feels like this thing is not is like wasting should I say misplaced priorities that is just they don't know how they should use the phone. They just misplace the whole thing and then it goes this way. So it's not.
Okay, guys, in conclusion, this unprecedented move by the Nigerian government has ignited a firestorm of criticism, raising serious questions about the government's priorities and competence. As the nation grappled with numerous challenges, including economic hardship and infrastructure defeat, this decision has further eroded public trust. It remains to be seen how this comedy turn will impact the government in credibility and its ability to implement effective policy. Only time will tell if the unusual approach will yield any positive results for Nigeria energy future. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more news and updates on Global Entertainment. Have a blessed day.